The topic is electromagnetic induction. I had already given you the explanation in my previous lecture about the electromagnetic induction, that whenever there is the change in the magnetic flux, the current is induced in the coil. If we create a circuit, if we create a solenoid of a coil, if we try to wound the coil in the form of solenoid and not to connect it with any battery, we will connect it with the galvanometer. Galvanometer is the device which is used to detect the presence of the current. It has a pointer which always lies in the center if there is no current flowing in the coil. But if there is the current flowing in the coil, what will happen? It will show the deflection. It will show the deflection. Now, if I put a magnet, a bar magnet in it, because the bar magnet is having the magnetic field, if I just put it inside in the solenoid, you will see to it that there is no change in the galvanometer pointer. Once I just insert the bar magnet in the coil and keep it there in the rest position, means the coil is in the rest as well as the bar magnet is in the rest. दोनों ही rest में है, coil भी और bar magnet भी. Once both of them are in rest, no change in the galvanometer. It means that no current is induced in the coil. But if I move the bar magnet inside and outside, means if I change the, if I bring the motion, if I bring the magnet in the motion, means if I add velocity to any of the two, either the coil or the magnet, if there is velocity in it, what will happen? You will see to it that the galvanometer pointer, the pointer of the galvanometer will show the deflection. It means that whenever there is the change in the magnetic field is the uniform magnetic field is also known as magnetic flux. So we can say that whenever there is the change in the magnetic flux, the current is induced in the coil. Right? This is the way how electricity is created in the power stations. It is that either of the two should be in the motion. Keep the bar magnet stationary and move the coil in and out. That also will produce the motion, that also will induce the current in the coil, or keep the coil stationary and move the bar magnet inside outside. Then what will happen? The current will be induced in the coil, and this phenomenon of inducing current in the coil by the change in the magnetic field, this is what we know as electromagnetic induction. Now, the coil which is induced in the current which is induced in the coil, there are certain factors on which it depends. That is the strength, the factors on which the induced current depends is it is directly proportional to rate of change of magnetic flux. That is the speed at which the magnetic flux is getting changed. It will induce the current in, as I told you, that if there is the change in the magnetic field, it will induce the current in the coil, and the rate at which there is change in the magnetic field is directly proportional to induced value of the strength of the induced current. The value of the induced current will also depend upon number of turns in the coil. If the number of turns in the coil increases, the value of induced current will also increase. So here we are discussing about those factors which affect the value of induced current. Which affect the value of induced current. One, the first factor which I have discussed is the rate of change of motion, rate of change of magnetic flux.
Fluctuation.
That is, at what rate the magnetic flux will change, the value of current will depend, is directly proportional to that. Means if the rate of velocity increases, then the value of induced current will also increase. Second is number of turns. If the number of turns in the coil increases, then what will happen? The
Current is
value
more.
of current will also change. That means the value of induced current will become more. Third, induced current also increases if a strong magnet moves. If it also depends upon the strength of the magnetic field. The value of induced current will depend upon the strength of the magnetic field. So these are the three factors on which the value of induced current will depend. One of the ways of inducing the current in the coil is that by this experiment, that is by having the magnet, by keeping the magnet stationary, moving the coil, or by keeping the coil stationary, moving the magnet. Means whenever there is change in the magnetic field, whenever there is the change in the magnetic flux, what will happen? Current will be induced. Okay. Now, is there any other way also to induce the current in the coil? Yes, there is one more way of inducing the current in the coil, and that is what I am going to describe it in the form of activity. Like if I have a long bamboo, yeah, if I have two coils wound over the bamboo, yep, wound over the cardboard. Okay, I am having two coil, one is coil 1 and one is coil 2. Okay, this is coil 1. This I have connected to the battery, right? Positive, negative. Okay, then I am, let this be coil 1. Okay, to nearby to it, just nearby to it, there is presence of one more coil. Okay, then it has to be connected with the galvanometer. It needed to be connected to the galvanometer, right? I hope I am clear with this experimental setup. It is that on a cardboard, we have wound two coils. Coil number 1 is connected with the battery, whereas coil number 2 is connected with the galvanometer. Okay. Now what I do? What I do is that I just switch on the current and switch off the current. Just switching on the current. Once we switch on the current, it will create a magnetic field, but the magnetic field will not be uniform. It will take some time to be the uniform magnetic field. And the basic criteria is to induce the current in the coil is change in the magnetic field. If there is change in the magnetic field, then what will happen? The current is induced in the coil number 2. How we have changed the magnetic field? By switching on. Because when we switch on the coil, when we switch on the key, what will happen? The current will slowly flow. Current will flow. It will take some time to make the uniform magnetic field. But once the magnetic field becomes uniform, will the current flow? This is my question to you.